We gave considerable thought to issues such as compassion and whether it was justified to take a step which otherwise is therapeutically premature in order to cater to the needs and the wishes of this cohort. And we considered that in the name of humanity and compassion, it was appropriate to make an exception to what are otherwise are quite firm rules.
That was fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's correct. Yes, perfect. I'm just going to ask one more question and to go back to talk about what provoked the setting up of the Law Reform Commission panel, and why has there been this change in the Victorian legislation? A bit of history.
Yes. There has been a strong lobby, and a growing one, over the last decade to make cannabis lawful for medicinal purposes. It is now in approximately 28 states in the United States, in Israel, in the Netherlands, and various other countries. What drove the reform impetus in Australia was a set of particular patients whose circumstances captured the community's attention, the public imagination, and galvanised political will. There was a young man in New South Wales who was dying of cancer, whose pain was alleviated significantly by the unlawful use of medicinal cannabis. There were children in Queensland, and likewise there were 2 families in Victoria who made overtures to the government and made personal contact with the Premier. And he was persuaded on the basis of what he heard that it would be a constructive and humane initiative for the government to make medicinal cannabis available in exceptional circumstances. And it was in that situation that the government looked to the Law Reform Commission to advise it on what those exceptional circumstances might be and what the checks and balances and constraints ought to be to enable a sophisticated and contemporary access to medicinal cannabis scheme in Victoria.
Perfect. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to add up? Yeah, we don't want to have already gone a little bit over time.
Fine.
Thank you so much.